And just like that, we're back.
We are back. We got a David Guetta intro. No,
Hey, and for the people that actually are tapped in, I swear to God, I'm gonna get better with the uploads. I think there was an issue last time with the.
Oh, you're talking about the YouTube episode?
Yeah, the YouTube, the video.
Yeah.
It was cut short, like 20 minutes. I fixed it.
So enjoy that. So go watch that again.
Yeah, go watch it again.
Because it got really good at it. We got a poll that in there. I think I'm going to just put that poll up anyways, just because I still want the answers to that poll.
Yeah, honestly.
The answer to that. Because I went to work the next day and asked everyone at work. But we just need an answer to that poll.
And shout out you for making those snippets, because I really think that, we keep it going with the content on this and, build the pod.
One brick at a time.
Yeah, but we really need the visuals.
Yeah.
Wait till our new set.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, it's your boy Sin Supreme, a brand new episode of the EOD podcast. End of the day podcast. Sorry about that mix-up.
All good. It's your boy T.
T Will exclusive.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Yeah, thank ya.
We're just back for another week.
Happy
to be here.
Got a great list of topics.
Come on, man. And some bullshit.
Always
bullshit.
Always some bullshit. I'm definitely down for the bullshit. Oh, man. I'm not gonna lie. This song was in my dreams the other day.
That's kind of fire.
Yeah, it was crazy. At least I think it was. It's the only song that I can remember. It was
the
playing.
Background.
Yeah, it was. It was like right before I woke up.
Like elevator music and
I was at a club dancing.
Okay.
And this song was playing.
David Guetta playing?
No, David Guetta was not playing. He was not the DJ. It'd have been crazy if he was, but that song was the song that was playing, and it was like a freestyle battle of 8 Mile level that was happening.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. That David Guetta clip you sent was actually crazy.
For those who haven't seen it, I'd say type in David Guetta. George Floyd. And
that can't be real, bro.
I can't.
I refuse to believe that that's real. If it is real, let's take it off the internet.
Or let's get him off the internet. He might not know I feel like he doesn't know what even he was even doing.
I mean, to keep it honest with you, man, it's really hard to tell what's real and what's fake with AI nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That is very true.
It's kind of scary.
I put in the chat, AI is getting out of hand, bro.
Like a year ago, if you showed me those photos of Donald Trump getting arrested, I would have thought that shit was real. Off
rip, those things looked really good. It was, but at the same, you know how they looked really good is because of how many people you had to tell that wasn't real. I had to tell too many people that those weren't real. Too many people off rip were like, "Yo, did you see Trump get arrested?" Like, bro.
Oh no, I definitely got exposed to them from the article. Like, this is AI.
Yeah,
you're saying people just thought they were,
because when I seen them, they were just tossed on the internet. They wasn't tossed like, look at these funny photos. It was just tossed on the internet, and too many people were just like, what? He ran? Like, bro, like,
yeah.
And I think you edit photos and stuff like that, so I know you got the eye for it. But if you just zoom in on the photos and look at people's hands and certain details, you could tell.
It's not adding up.
Yeah, it's not adding up.
From a quick glance, though, it's like pretty impressive.
It is very impressive.
It's at best like an amateur Photoshop job.
I mean, AI is definitely the wave, the future of a lot of people who don't want to pay for shit.
I mean, yeah, dude, I've seen people literally like take a photo of the product with the iPhone and then just put it on like all different types of backgrounds with AI, like make me a product shot on the beach, and then it'll just fucking cook it up.
100%.
It's pretty wild, bro.
The biggest thing, though, it seems like with AI is that it's taking from other creatives, though.
Absolutely.
AI is not original.
I wouldn't even just limit it to creatives, though, because like AI is taking over literally just like the most mundane jobs. Like we have self-driving cars, we have robots that can fucking backflip and carry shit for you. Like AI is going to take over human function. It's
to the degree of, well, what movie was that where they were just like super like fat and like lazy and it was WALL-E, right?
I was like, Super Size Me?
No, it was WALL-E, I think. Where weren't the humans in WALL-E like they
I've never
weren't.
seen it.
I believe they weren't active and robots were doing everything.
I think you might be right, but it's actually crazy because you haven't seen it and I've never seen WALL-E all the way through.
Super popular franchise, but like not surprised. I'm not surprised. Honestly, that shit don't surprise me anymore when super popular franchises aren't seen by people I know. It used to, but like in the end of the day, now I just talked to someone and I was like, oh, she never seen The Matrix. And I'm like, oh, you ain't never seen The Matrix. But I'm like,
not seeing The Matrix is crazy. Have you seen The Matrix? Mm-hmm. 1, 2, and 3?
I feel like she's just gonna say that.
We watched it recently.
The whole trilogy, though.
No, we don't watch the whole trilogy.
That's asking a lot. I think that's asking a lot. At least Matrix 1.
The second one's hard to get through.
I think in general, the whole trilogy might be asking a lot. But if someone was talking to you about just like spiritual things or this world isn't real, and then after they's like, The Matrix, what's that? You'd think that was a little weird, because The Matrix was kind of my first even trip into that, because it was before I ever did any real drugs like shrooms or anything like that.
Right.
That was my first time thinking like, oh shit, the world we're living in is not real. Like this is not the real world.
I mean, it's just funny to think that we're not far off from Matrix anymore.
Oh, 100%.
But I see you about to light that joint.
I am about to light this.
Do you want to give the listeners some type of...
yeah, that's right. We do. We have our first sponsor.
Hey.
And it's marijuana.
It's marijuana. These runs by Sosa. And I told him, I told the homie.
Who is it? What is it?
My homie Sosa. If you are interested in the runs and you're out in the LA area, you can reach out to the EOD podcast, and I will forward you his information. Or you can just hit up Sin Supreme myself, and I'll forward you his information. But this is the first time I'm trying this product, any of us, so you will get a live review.
Wow, bless.
I just wanna preface, if this shit's mid, I'm gonna
We are connoisseurs. I told you this. If this shit is mid, you are catching the heat on a brand new episode of the EOD podcast. So I'm hoping, sorry to get,
it better not be mid.
It better not be mid.
Let us pray.
Yeah, don't have me waiting all this time. You telling me all this shit is heat.
Let's run it.
All right, we're gonna run it up. All right, cool. So, David Guetta. No.
All right, so let's talk David Guetta. No, can we talk Logic?
Bro.
Oh, God.
We're gonna get into bullshit already early.
Do I need to play the clip?
You might need to.
Oh, God.
I can't listen.
You gotta listen. Here we go. Here it is.
Hey, what's going on? It's time to go.
So first of all, Logic is with his dad for a reason unknown. They're just hanging out, I guess, but he just felt the need to grab his camera
and make this video,
film him and his dad hanging out. So
I think he just was trying to prove that was his dad.
Let's just show the people my dad's black.
Yeah, because at this point, I've never seen his dad.
I'm convinced this might be a hired actor.
I didn't even know he had a dad. Yeah, it might be
an actor.
It might be an actor. Can we get some proof that this is his dad?
I need to see some birth records. Anyway, let me play the clip.
I need a blood sample.
Here we go.
Hey, Daddy, what you got to say to the world? Hey, what's going on? It's time to go night-night. If you had advice for anybody out there, what would it be, Dad? Keep it real. Keep it real all the time, nigga. You already know what it is.
I'm going to stop it right there.
Keep it real all the time, nigga. You know what it is.
I just feel like the N-word felt forced.
It did.
Super forced.
Well, or at least, you know what it was? Maybe that was the first time he said it. So
first time he said it.
So it came out a little weird. He's like, finally, now I can say it. Y'all see my
dad's here. Which isn't even his dad. It's someone off of LinkedIn.
Yeah, he's definitely got a paid actor who kind of looks like him and hired him. It was like, yo, here's $1,000.
All right, wait. Before we get into the Logic, the marijuana, it's all right. Kristen, you try it.
You try it.
Flavorful?
Definitely flavorful. It's Runs. I believe it's Runs.
Not the ASMR.
The ASMR. Yeah, you're gonna get a whole bunch of different listeners involved in this. But
yeah, it's cool. Listen, if I smoke mid, I'll get a headache. So all
right, we'll see.
I'll let you know soon.
We'll see.
I will say I smoke gas diesel.
If I smoke mid, I get explosive diarrhea. So we shall see.
Whoa.
That's the explosive.
That explosive.
When you sit down on the toilet, boom.
We've all done that before, I'm sure. But yeah, we talked a little bit about this, but even though we can laugh at this, it is very clear this dude is dealing with identity issues.
Yeah, bro. I just feel like the need to constantly prove that you're black is kind of crazy to me.
I mean, I'm literally recording with people who are mixed to a degree.
But like my thing is
but I've never felt that you guys needed to prove anything around me as far as your race or who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm never like, oh, keep it real all the time, nigga. You know what it is, you know? I'm never saying that. And I just feel like with Logic, bro, it's gotten to a point where things are feeling forced. You know, him covering the Ice Cube song, Kristen, I don't know if you've seen that.
No.
But he did a cover of...
It's a good... Today was a good day?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't... And that's the thing. I don't want to pile on Logic and be like, oh, we hate Logic. Like we said, I don't listen to him.
It's just not...
But it's clear his fan base is strong.
It feels forced. Everything is feeling forced. It feels like he's not being authentic. And I think that's the biggest issue for me is like... If you're going to be a music artist, be authentic. Like, you shouldn't have to constantly talk about...
I'm sure...
your black background. Yeah. So, like, but for people to respect you, you know? Like,
yeah. But I could imagine how someone who, like, if he... Let's say he's, like, half, right? Like...
He is half. He's half.
Okay, so he's half.
He's half
and
black.
he is white passing fully. Like, you would never guess anything.
100%. Looks like
from my perspective.
Yeah, he looks like a lot of white guys that I know.
So I am sure to a degree that is hard to know that this is like where you come from. Like, this is like your heritage, and then that no one is like allowing you that truth or like denying you that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think I think if he wasn't making it such an issue, no one would be denying
exactly,
it.
Bro.
Yeah,
I just feel like if you were just chill and just yourself,
because we have a lot of biracial artists.
You don't have to talk about it.
Drake is very much. His mom is. We see his mom. His mom's white and Jewish.
Yeah, but Drake looks. I
feel like
Drake
Logic's doing it because he thinks that being a white rapper is a problem, which it isn't. I think if you're gonna like make music, just stand in what you like. Stand in that. Like,
yeah, for real.
Be a creative. Don't put it to like, oh, like if I'm white, they're not gonna accept me, but if I'm black, like I'll get the fucking pass. Like, I just think that at a certain point, you just gotta be yourself.
Hey, Eminem's proof. It don't matter what race you are.
Exactly, bro. Eminem is solidified one of the greatest,
and he doesn't even need to say the N-word.
But is Eminem I feel like also too, because you bring up Eminem, I can understand from the other side, like the fact that every white rapper is compared to Eminem.
Facts. He was one of the first to do it on that level, so I think with that space being so empty, it's gonna be hard not to get comparable on. You know, to get compared to Eminem. But
then you have rappers like Mac Miller or, you know, rest in peace.
You're making the point even stronger. Is like, in the end of the day, I think if the music is quality, we won't care. Because
Mac Miller didn't have to say, oh, you know, like, I'm a fucking quarter black, like, or, you know, like, Mac Miller was just himself, and he was so strong because he was just a soulful individual.
And would you bring up, Kristen, about Drake? Yes, he does. I would say he does tread more black but regardless, his split is the same as Logic's. He's 50-50.
But I think race more comes down to like how people perceive you and like how you get treated. So like people treat him one way because they think he's white, and he is like, no, like he's probably proud of being black. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing, though. I feel like if Logic made music and you know, did his thing, and then you're interviewing him and all that, and then you find out he's like, oh no, my dad's black. You'd be like, oh what? Oh shit, I wouldn't even guess it. Like, oh shit, that's where you get your vibe from. That's where you get your coolness. You know, it's the fact that he's leading with that. I think.
Yeah.
But I feel like, yo, if you talk to him and you're like, yo, you this and that, and he's like, oh, actually, no, my dad's black. Like, you find out from it, it would totally be perceived as different. Most people probably would be like, yo, did you know Logic was half black? Like, what the fuck? Like, yo, invite him to the cookout. Get this nigga a plate.
I feel like,
like,
yeah, bro. It's just really about being, like, feeling forced.
Yeah, like Halsey, I think she's half black.
Halsey, I gotta see what she looks like. I've heard it before, but I couldn't tell you what she looks like.
And I don't think she's ever addressed the topic. Like, I don't think she's ever, like, made it a thing. Like, it's just like, look at Halsey and you see what she looks like. Okay,
I could see it. Maybe if she was Latino.
No, yeah,
maybe?
I could.
Because she has textured hair, but she wears a lot of wigs. She wears, like, she's snatched, but
she's half.
I mean, I don't know, half, like a quarter. I don't know what her whole thing is, but I know that she
her
is.
ancestry chart. No, I'm just kidding.
Honestly, have you guys done that?
Didn't I?
Huh? Have you guys done that?
She did it.
Yeah, and I just feel like, honestly, it made me feel some type of way.
When you saw it?
It also has changed.
Wait, can you read it off right now?
When you saw it, when you saw it, it made you feel a different type of way?
It made me, because first of all, it told me I was hella Russian. It told me I was like 30% Russian.
Wait. You got to read your stats right now. Let's get your.
Well, they're. I think I've done this before on the pod, but I'll tell you again.
She might have.
You said it updated though.
So it updates endlessly. So like I was like 30% Russian.
In what way?
They said I was 30% Russian.
No, you said it updates endlessly.
So basically, the more people that do it, the more people they can test against, and then they can like narrow it down. So whatever.
So they could legit maybe find your uncle or your cousin type shit. That level of accuracy, like okay, that's pretty cool.
Like
actually.
So say like
I do like
sign
that.
in.
Because I was a little skeptical once they said they're using your DNA to like build clones.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna happen. But hey, I'm a good person, so.
So what do we get for our sponsorship? Do we get like endless weed?
If we fuck with it, I think that's what I mean. Honestly, I'm a haul at him because hey, if he wants to sponsor every episode, I'm down. I'm totally down because I'm good right now. And we got another J to roll for midway through after we had a little break, but
yeah, I definitely need a little tea break.
I do want to listen to her music now because I know that she's not.
You never listened to Halsey?
I feel like I've heard her songs. I couldn't.
She got some hits.
That's what I'm saying. I know who she is. I've heard the name, but I've never seen her. Honestly,
yeah, I couldn't name you a song, but definitely know the name.
How do you guys feel about to stay on music going to the Drake concert this year? Because you realize that's probably going to be the best show this year.
If I could go, I would absolutely go over Beyonce, over anybody.
Realistically, I'm looking at like the potential lineups for festivals and all that shit. That's probably going to be the best show to go to this year. The only thing else I would prefer to go to that I'd rather go to is to see Usher in Vegas.
What is this? What's the best show?
Drake, and 21 and Drake.
Yeah, but isn't like the tickets ridiculous?
Yeah. I'm just saying, just in general. I mean, well, we could figure it out. I got my connects or whatever. We can figure it out. Maybe make some work or whatever.
The homie Mitch told me that for Pride Week, Mariah Carey and Meg Thee Stallion are performing in LA.
That sounds pretty crazy. That sounds legit super crazy.
Could we all go?
I would pull up.
That would be kind of cool.
Pride
I'll pull up.
Honestly, the most fun.
I mean, I've never gone to like a gay club or a party and didn't have like a good time. Like they know how to party.
Amen.
They know how to have a good time. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, and also shout out Women's Month. I just realized it's Women's Month.
Cheers.
That was almost over. Shout out! That is the last Wednesday of Women's Month.
Shout out the women. Do I still have the applause?
Yes. Yeah. Shout out the women. All the women that did it. That made it happen. That brought us here.
We all got here from a woman.
Yeah, for real. When you think about it, without women, none of us would be here right now. So,
had to let that go up. Yeah, shout out my moms.
Yeah, for real. Shout out moms.
Amen.
My dukes.
Shout out to my mom too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my grandma and all my aunts and cousins.
Yeah, for real.
Talk about it.
Bless. No, you know what? I actually most of the people in my family are women. Like there's way more women than there are.
They killed the men after.
Oh, they killed. Oh, like what is it? Praying mantis. I think the praying mantis does that shit. Yeah.
What is that?
I think a praying mantis after.
Oh, they killed the male.
They killed the male.
Yeah, that's hard.
After they have the baby, so that I think maybe so that they can't go have another kid or some shit like that.
You're done.
I'm like,
because animals don't really marry.
Yeah.
They don't like get married or anything. They just kind of are just trying to procreate and keep their genes going.
Which is so wild.
I think lions kind of even have like a...
Pun intended.
that definitely is a pun intended.
T Will exclusive.
Ridiculous.
Oh man, that weed's alright.
Nah, there we go. Shout out Sosa Runs. What were you saying about the fucking Women's Month? Do we have any like special things other than our moms? Any women you want to shout out? Oprah.
Shout out to Rihanna.
Oh yeah, she killed it for Women's Month. Who else? There's some women who killed it for Women's Month who did their thing. She did her thing twice because she did the Super Bowl and then she did
that was during Black History Month.
Black History Month. Then she did
shout out Kristen.
Oscars. She did the Oscars.
Huh?
Shout out you.
Yeah, shout out you, Kristen.
Bless.
Woman of the podcast.
Yeah.
Gotta keep the perspective.
Seeing Kristen just continue to shine and do cool shit, like her, she's very talented. Like, we don't give Kristen enough credit, so just want to shed some light one time.
Thank you.
Let's do it. Hold on. What is this? What is it? Speak. Since we're on Kristen's, let's.
My favorite topic.
Talk about it.
Let's talk about it. What is this wild posting?
Okay, so do you know what a wild posting is?
No. What is a wild posting?
So when you like someone comes out with a new album and then they have like the 6 photos, it's like stacked on top of each other, like 2, like almost like
wheat postings.
You're talking about in the gram format or
no, in real life, like on the streets.
So on Fairfax and shit.
Oh, you're okay. I'm such a. Why am I thinking about the gram? I'm talking about in real life.
In real life.
Oh shit! Hold on. Where is it still up?
It's on Fairfax, Melrose.
What the fuck?
Or at the corner of like.
I'm there every day. Why the fuck do I not know about this?
And they just went up last night, and then they're
okay.
Santa Monica.
Okay, they just went up last night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vista.
We should go flick up in front of
I'm definitely going to. I'm good. I'm there tomorrow. I'm literally over there every day.
Yeah, I'll send you the
yes, please, because I'm gonna pull up.
Yeah, there's like 10 locations.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think I seen like 5 of them.
One, I didn't know what that was called. I always wondered what that was called.
Yeah, it's
called wild posting.
And it's illegal.
Oh, it is illegal.
Yeah.
That's why it gets taken down so fast.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was just a schedule, honestly.
So she did wild postings like 2 months ago, and they put them up in Beverly Hills, but like proper, like right, like Rodeo Drive, like that area. Why would you put stuff up over there? You know, and it got taken down like 24 hours, like less than. But like other parts of the city.
I wonder who takes that down.
If it's by a business and they don't want it there, they'll rip it down. But,
okay. All right, but if a lot of times when I see it, it'd be on shit that's closed down. That's shit that's like out of business because it'd be on the board and shit like that.
Because nobody's gonna come and
tear that down. Oh, so that's the ones that be hanging up for a while.
So like,
what was that?
Beverly Hills.
There's not money. Yeah,
so like,
there's not
if
really.
you saw that shit, you'd be like, what the fuck? And you take that shit down.
Did they put it in areas that it should be there tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, so they found some proper wild posting areas.
Yeah, it's at the corner of Fairfax.
Because they do have wild posting areas.
That's what I'm saying. It seems like those areas, it is on a bit of a schedule to a degree.
No, 100%. There's definitely a business behind wild posting or wheat postings. It's like where they get the paper, they wet it, and then they fucking roll it on.
No, 100%.
I've seen it done.
This will stay there for a couple days.
There's no one who's really fucking with that, but that did look like it was a business at one point.
Yeah.
Got you.
I've seen wild postings, like I've photographed wild postings before, and like when I'm on the way there, they're like, hey, they're about to do constructions, they're gonna have to tear it down, and like I have to grab the photos before they tear it down. Like,
got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Got
so
you.
Like there are certain times where they do remove them, but
no, I'm pulling up tomorrow to the spots.
Shoot them the address.
Yeah, I'll get that address from you because that's legit. How you feel about that though? Because that's like probably like a small step into like a bigger space where your face is somewhere that they can't tear down, right?
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah. Like, it feels good. Honestly, it feels good. It feels exciting. It feels like yesterday. I mean, I guess whatever for whoever this matters to. Yesterday I was feeling like a loser, like straight up scum of the earth loser. Like I was like all of a sudden I was just like down, like I just was feeling like wild, and I was like, just going through it, spiraling, and I was like, okay, what the fuck are you doing? Like, take a chill pill. Like, believe in yourself.
Facts.
Stop being a loser.
Facts.
And like, go after your shit. Like, stop being a fucking sad sack, you know? And like, I think that happens in life, right? Like, just like, what the fuck is the point? And so anyways, I was like giving myself some love, you know, like doing the thing. And then today, and then the wild posting went up. I have my jewelry in a business, and like,
hell yeah,
you gotta talk about that.
Yeah,
so I'm now selling Mooney jewelry at,
shout out Mooney,
at a thrift store. It's not a thrift store, it's like a boutique in Highland Park.
Hell yeah.
In the fucking cutest part of Highland Park.
Ooh.
It's called the Plus Bus, and I already sold like 2 pieces out of the like 5 that they took from me. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Shout out. Hold on, what's the name of the place?
The Plus Bus.
The Plus Bus. I like that.
It's a cute little spot, and the lady's like super awesome. She actually reminds me so much of my friend Kelsey that passed away. I was like, oh man, get out of here. She's mad funny. She's like super quick, witty, like silly.
No, we're definitely checking this.
And it's her place, and they do really well. And then also while I was there, I seen a TikToker who I follow, who follows me. Like, she randomly has like 5 million followers. And so she follows me, and like I remember when she followed me, I was like, oh shit. Anyway, she was there when I was like, I stopped in to give him some boxes because I just gave him the jewelry, which was like also super random that it happened.
Yeah, the timing of the paths crossing.
She said, so I brought my jewelry with me to work because I was like, okay, one of my clients said she wanted a necklace a long time ago, so maybe I'll bring him in. I never brought him into the salon. Then I was like, I had a break, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go over here, see if there's anything I want to wear to this. I'm going to my first influencer like event.
Okay,
we got at the San Vicente Bungalows, and I'm super excited.
In a second. We got to talk about this in a second.
So I was like, okay, I'm about to find something, and then I pull up, and I had talked to the.
Wait, do you know what San Vicente is?
No,
because she told me about it, and I know.
No,
you got to give a little background because you just flexed that.
The San Vicente Bungalows are like super poppin'. It's like a private club.
Okay.
It's like Soho House, but
okay.
It's like all the rage right now.
They cover your phone.
Like, they put stickers on your phone. So like, you'll see people have like green little stickers. It says like San Vicente Bungalows. It's like what the cool kids do. I had to learn that from somebody.
Some new shit, bro.
Some new shit.
Yeah, I was like, what's the San Vicente Bungalows? What's that sticker for? Anywho, so I'm excited, but I'm going to my first influencer event, and I actually know some people there, so I'm kind of excited. But anywho,
got you.
Can you give me an extra sticker?
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna slap it on and be like, yeah,
it's gonna go.
I wasn't there.
We were there. Wait, anyways, back to my story.
Yeah, finish this.
I blacked out. So where were we?
Hold on. So the paths
going to the event.
So I'm pulling up, and she was like, and I talked to her before. She's like a sales associate, but she's also a buyer for them. And she had told me like, oh, you should sell your jewelry here. And I was like, okay. So I pull up, and she was just like, oh, hey, we were just having a conversation. We need to find somebody that's going to provide jewelry for us because we just lost our vendor. And I said, I have my jewelry with me right now. And she was like, bring it in. And so then like, they took some pieces from me. And so I gave them like a few necklaces like for free as well. But
I mean, that just be the cost of, doing business in the end of the day when you're getting your business out there.
Are they wearing them?
Yeah. And then one of the other sales associates purchased one. So I just feel like it was like, I was like being all down in the dumps yesterday, and then I was like back up today, and I was like, it was just a reminder that like what I'm working for and what I'm working towards is like coming alive. And like, if I just fucking give up now because all of a sudden I'm like, spiraling out of control.
I mean, I think it's fair and expected for you to go through that, because I think that it'd be insane for you not to, like, especially dealing in that space that you're dealing with going hard at something creative, the roller coaster of emotions is going to be crazy, and like any creative space. I feel like the only way, and even then people feel like that, is when they have that level of security. But then once you're secure in one way, I feel like even then stuff like comes at you like, all right, what do I do now? Finances are no longer an issue. I have everything I want. Now what the fuck do I do with my life type thing? So I think it could come from both ways, because you're
I just have to be, I think I need to come back in and zone in and focus on like being grateful and what am I doing to like be a better person in any way, like creatively, like everything, and
Which
But,
I know selling fucking jewelry will make you feel like that for sure.
Yeah, and I just feel like it's it for me. Like this is like whatever my end of my life goal ends up being or plan ends up being. This is like a big step.
Yeah, I think accessories, as far as like when it comes to jewelry and things, are like it's a necessity to anyone who's really about their drip. Yeah. Who's really about their fashion.
Yeah, for sure.
Like it be whether it's something small or big, as far as like the amount of jewelry it is, it's in every. So getting in that and getting into that base, I think is such a good move because like there's so many ways in fashion nowadays you can go, and the accessory space is a space where I think it does lack a level of overall creativity from the people that are doing it right now. I think they're bone dry as far as what they can do. I think they're tapping into their old vintage stuff or their old looks in the new space. So like kudos to you for that for sure, because that's definitely the way to go. Because I know you was doing a lot of different things, Kristen. You was like creating a lot of different things. Yeah, exactly.
The star's gonna shine.
Exactly. So when you find that space that's like really starts.
My bad. Yeah, sorry. Cut that for a second.
But that's
shout
definitely.
Out Kristen.
Yeah, shout out Kristen. Shout out Women's Month. Hell yeah.
What else is going on?
Did we talk about the tornadoes in LA? I thought we talked about that shit.
Well, before we get on that, since we're on women, how do we feel about Beyonce ending her partnership with Adidas?
Ooh, women and music at the same
I wonder
time.
where she's gonna go.
Nike.
I could see her not signing to another sneaker company.
Just doing her own thing.
I feel like Beyonce's bigger than sneakers.
Yeah, but I don't think that. I wonder if she made her own sneaker, but I think she might just do clothes. But I think if she did make her own sneaker, would it be big enough to become a Reebok, like a Nike, like the respect that you have for the shoe?
I definitely don't think they did Beyonce justice on Adidas.
I'm gonna look up all of Beyonce's shoes right now.
Low key though, she came through with some of it was straight drip.
But it wasn't really practical wear. A lot of the Ivory Park stuff.
But a lot of it was more like actual stuff that you could wear outside of like just gym wear. You know what I mean?
All this.
Like she would make like a denim.
So clothing wise,
3-stripe jacket.
I think clothing wise, wherever she goes, she's gonna have enough influence that the clothing will always look good. So I think that's neither here or there. The clothing I think was always gonna move. Yeah. Is always gonna look good. The clothing, the last collection I seen that she did, I was seeing it when I was in Mexico, and I was like, oh shit, the new Ivy Park looks fire. The clothing is gonna be fire.
Yeah.
It's really, when it comes down to it, it's the shoes that always, I think, brings the entire hype to the brand whenever someone collabs with a shoe company. You're collabing with Adidas, like how Kanye collaborated Adidas. Yeah, the clothing that Kanye did was cool, but it came down to the sneakers. That's where the money's at. That's where you're selling a $200 item that someone's looking to buy so they could resell it for $400. You know, so when I look back at all the Ivy Park sneakers, she does have some hype. Because look at, I mean,
she had like two pairs that I'm
looking at this ad though, and she has like heels too. But like, I just feel, was any of this obtainable, or was it all just like one-of-one pieces?
This is all.
It all did get released. It all was a collection.
So you're telling me the heels that she has on?
No, not the heels.
The heels, I think, are the only things that I don't see coming out of that collection. But all the clothing is like sportswear, right?
Like this jacket, this translucent jacket.
That was, you could really buy that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like
the clothing was cool.
Like you're not gonna wear that to the gym, even though it's like workout stuff. It's like real life clothes.
A lot of it's, let's be honest though, like where are you wearing any of this?
I mean, so many places.
This is the only practical fit right here.
No, go all the way to the end.
What are you looking at?
I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Like all of this you could wear to like an event.
Because I'll tell you this,
any lunch, any dinner.
When you go on the website, it's all sold out.
Go to the Google Doc.
Yeah, I'm there.
Do you see it at the top?
I'll refresh it.
There's like 4 different looks there.
Okay, I see.
Or 5 actually. Actually, way more than that.
Hold on. So what about this? Are you saying no? I believe someone was wearing this on the red carpet.
Which one?
One of the suits. No, not the red carpet. She was wearing it at the NBA All-Star game. Lisa Leslie or one of the ladies who was judging I think she was judging the dunk contest. She was wearing this the Adidas Blue Ivy Park.
I like just feel suit. Like
Blue Ivy Park.
Ivy Park.
As far as like wear, I just feel like Adidas didn't do justice for Beyonce. Like I feel like Beyonce's line should be worn way more.
I agree, but at the same time, I feel like, and I feel like I didn't hear enough women around me bumping her music when her new album dropped. I feel like I didn't hear enough. Did you? You might have.
I mean, I love Beyonce. Like Drunken Love
type shit?
No. That's my thing. You're probably Kristen
but all my friends listen to it. So like for me, like my reality is that Ivy Park has been popping off. It's something that I always check, like not all the time, but I have checked often, like the releases. Like if I see like the hype, I'm definitely gonna try to get something. I have friends that are interested in this as well. Love Beyonce, love the album, blast it endlessly. Like we could have a concert right now. Know every word.
I just feel like it wasn't the spectacle that it should have
been. I agree.
Like look at the partnership that Adidas had with Kanye. Like when he was dropping shit, that shit was known. It was a wide release. Like the shoes that they had for Beyonce, there wasn't much. It was just like colorways.
Well, I feel like there's a level of mysteriousness with Beyonce because she's not outside like that we don't get her always in these fits. We don't get to see her. Whereas Kanye was always, he kind of used the paparazzi, even though he hated them niggas, to his advantage because he always was outside in a new fit.
But wait, the Adidas partnership was exclusively sneakers, right?
With Kanye?
Yeah.
No, he did clothing. Well, I guess it wasn't
through Adidas.
It wasn't through Adidas, but he had clothing that was still considered Yeezy season. Within when the new sneakers came out, he released his clothing in the same manner.
But isn't that Yeezy? Isn't that not Adidas?
And what do you when you compare it to this? What are you saying is different? I say
because Beyonce wasn't exclusive to sneakers. She had a full clothing line.
Yeah, but also think Kanye gets male and female audience because his clothes is like hoodies, where Beyonce, although she is making male like clothes for men, it's mostly a female base. So like you're already down to half.
They do have male pieces though.
Yes, but you're talking about Beyonce.
And they have male pieces in the Blue Ivy.
Fans are women in the gay community.
I keep calling it Blue Ivy.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't see the man pieces. They have man pieces.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's fire. I mean, a lot of it's unisex. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like,
honestly, I think when most people hear a collaboration with a sneaker company, they're gonna just instantly think sneakers. Like, what sneakers am I getting? When Kanye collaborated with Adidas, there's no way we would have thought we were getting a 350, a 500, a 700. There's no way instantly. Most people were probably thinking we were gonna get Adidas shell toes, Kanye. Because that's what we got a little bit, but no, he went there and created something new, and I think that's what Beyonce probably should have did. She should have went there and like just created something new.
Because the accessibility of the collection with Yeezy was way more obtainable than I feel like Ivy Park. Like I didn't know when Ivy Park was dropping.
I agree.
Those
dropped.
But I knew when Yeezy was dropping.
Yeah, but do you follow Beyonce?
For my job, I didn't know when this stuff was releasing.
You don't even need to follow someone to know though. Like,
but that's because you're so tapped into like the sneaker community. Like, of course, exactly. but not everybody's
I did know when this stuff was dropping.
But the sneaker community wasn't talking about it. That's what I'm saying. It's like it wasn't really talked about. Like how hype a Yeezy drop was. Like everyone was tapped in. Like it's dropping in an hour. Like it wasn't like that for Ivy Park, and I just feel like it should have been because of who Beyonce was. And
did you try to get any of this, Kristen?
Yeah, I tried to get the shoes like that.
Because the shoes did. I know the shoes did. For the most part, the shoes did sell out.
I wanted either those ones, the green ones on the end.
How much are those?
These ones are here.
How much are those
next to it
for?
On the very end. Those ones are the ones below.
Oh, these ones are here.
How much?
No, the opposite side.
Oh, these ones are here.
Those ones are the ones below it.
Oh,
like,
the orange ones. Those. Okay, so essentially,
I think those are fire.
How much?
9 or 8.5. 7.5. What size, Kristen?
In women's, I wear 10.
10. 384. That's
pretty steep.
That's pretty steep for a resale price.
Yeah.
Like that's not cheap for.
I just don't feel like
price.
I don't see them on feet a lot. Like when I'm out in the world, they're just not.
Those ones were the highlights, though, Kristen. I'm not gonna lie. The ones you were looking at are definitely the highlights of this collection. When I look at most of the resale for any of the shoes.
Yeah, those are the only shoes I ever remember really being like crazy about.
But once again, that's what I feel like we should have. That's what I feel like we got from Kanye, and I think Beyonce could live in that space where we can get a whole different shoe, like a shoe.
Exactly.
We could get a shoe that didn't exist. Like even if you was talking about the heels, you're like, oh, you can get those heels. Like if she did a fucking heel with Adidas,
but I think that'd have been
crazy.
The difference with Kanye though is like he comes in like, and that's what he sells us, his confidence, and he sells us it's like this is the best fucking shoe ever. Like all those other shoes are played out. Like let's get a new silhouette. Like here I go.
I also think that Kanye does a great job of bringing the right people together. Because he definitely worked with a lot of designers.
He did work with a lot of people to make those shoes.
Yeah, but I think it all boils down to the confidence and like if someone can sell you something or not. And like that's what Kanye does is he sells himself.
The vision. He's got the vision. Like to conceptualize like a future for footwear. I mean, you can't deny Kanye in the fashion.
I'll say that he in the fashion space, I'm not going to deny him his props. He definitely took what he started with Nike and ran with it and with Adidas.
Credit him also to the earth tones. Come on, everyone's wearing earth tones.
I would say I would say that's something that might have happened regardless. I can't put that on Kanye because once again, Kanye was influenced by a lot of other people. You see Jerry Lorenzo, creator of Fair God. Mm-hmm. He was a part of the Kanye camp. He was really. You look at Fair God. It's all earth tones. It's nothing but earth tones. So I say what Kanye was kind of more or less just like that dude because one, he made such great music. So people with the music, with the fashion, go look at those. I just watched like the video for what's the song with him and Jay-Z? Niggas in Paris. You look at his clothing and stuff like that. He's wearing stuff that like he's wearing like a Balenciaga. Like remember those t-shirts that had the stars around the chest and it had the stars.
You're talking about his brand?
No, I'm talking about Balenciaga. Remember Balenciaga when it was first started popping? It would be a short sleeve t-shirt, all black, and it had stars like across the chest and across it.
I don't remember that.
Hold on, you definitely remember this tee, Balenciaga. Not Balenciaga. Was it Balenciaga? Hold on, a star t-shirt.
Bro, you type in star t-shirt, you're not getting a Balenciaga shirt.
Kanye wears.
Let me see.
You remember these shirts? You don't remember these shirts?
A little bit.
Yeah, it looks familiar.
I can't remember.
You were talking about a bunch of stars. That's 3 stars.
Yeah, as I said, stars. It's stars across the chest, not a bunch of stars on the shirt. But just in general, that shirt was something that was probably he was put onto by one of the people in his camp that I think started. It was Balmain. But he's been influenced by other people. Virgil was definitely a huge influence on what Kanye did. So I can't say he's solely responsible for the earth tones, but I mean most of the early Yeezys were all nothing but earth tones. Like I don't know. I mean I think it's an interesting concept though of even you said earlier with AI like they're copying off of artists.
What is you're inspired by something, you're moved by something. Like we can't pretend like we live in this world and are not seeing anything or hearing anything or it's just like that's it. What do you think what do you think when you see have you seen how Kanye dresses now? I haven't seen a photo of him recently. He last time I seen him, he had this big puff. Like I see him now, and I'm like, he don't like fashion wise. He doesn't necessarily wear shit that I'm like into, or wearing. Like he brought. I seen him he had this weird American flag jacket. He wears those big ass boots.
Like,
oh, he wears the big red boots.
not the big red ones,
Red Wing boots.
but black ones. The black, well, yeah, they were like the
Red
Red
Wings.
The Red Wings.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's like, I don't know. Fashion is just a weird space because you really can, when you think about it, you can just do whatever the fuck you want.
And I think that's, I mean, to me, when I see someone that's stylish, it's like you could have a sloppy Joe outfit on, but if you carry yourself all well, you could get away with it.
Which is, I think, why the big red boots exist.
Yeah, like I think, like, and I believe that is what the allure of why we believe in Kanye's vision, right? Is because like he sold it to me. Like, I love it. Like, I love what he's saying. You know, or I mean, not everything. But
yeah, this nigga's he's
like we're talking we're talking strictly fashion.
Well, he said he's cool with Jewish people now because he watched 21 Jump Street.
Oh my god.
Yo, that was a wild post. But you asked me if I would wear the Red Wing or the
big red boots.
Big red boots.
Before we get into that, would you wear the big red boots? Either of you?
Fuck no.
I can see both of y'all getting fits off.
Kristen's.
I would.
She's getting them off.
I probably would wear it for like a photo, but not in real life.
No, you would 100% like
wear them to a party
together. Kristen, you would fucking wear those to a party.
She knows.
But I would wear it with like
She's
pants.
Laughing. She knows
it.
With pants over top of them, though. I don't like when people show the whole thing off.
When they tuck them in. When they tuck them, like,
yeah, I like it when you tuck them and then it's just like a little ball, like you look like peg legs, but like, you know, I'm like a matchstick.
Kristen's ready to get those off.
No, hell yeah. They're not
You
that
said
expensive.
you would wear those to a party.
Yes, duh. She's like, duh. But so did 21 Jump Street make you guys? I didn't have beef with Jewish people, but
he said I love Jonah Hill. He said I love you, Jonah Hill, on the post, bro. He's actually an idiot, bro. I just think it's funny because like Kanye is just a troll, bro.
I mean, I feel like
for him to say that,
Gemini.
Does that not have to do with? I feel like, I don't know. Am I crazy? But that has to do with when a person just knows they have that much. That's why I like to give him his props to a degree, but at the same time, no, I don't want to give this nigga his props because it's clear what me giving him his props has done to his head.
Yeah.
In the world, loving like, this man for
we can't.
I clearly can't show you that I respect what you say that much because you abuse it and you say dumbass shit, and then it makes me look weird because I fuck with you. I fuck with you, Kanye, and because I fuck with you so much, I feel like, luckily, so many people fuck with you. I literally don't have to like defend you to like everyone I know. Because that just shows how many people fuck with you.
I definitely don't feel the need to defend Kanye because there's things that are just not defendable.
But at the same time, then at this point, then for the most part, it's like, bro, it's clear niggas aren't listening to you, dog. Because we fuck with you, but no one's like, we'll rock your shit. We'll listen to your next track. We'll even maybe rock a tee if it's hot. If Kanye.
Let me ask you this, bro. If someone just came out with an AI Kanye,
like a song,
no,
or just
straight up cloned him, bro. Like literally just created an AI artist of Kanye, and he was just producing clothes, music.
I think it's totally possible. I think it's what you were naming is 100% possible,
but based
off of everything he's done so far.
But without the fuck shit. And he's just, you know, it's not Kanye, but he's putting out an entire AI collection, AI music.
Unfortunately,
bro, it's possible.
And here's the thing. Unfortunately, I think it's not, because it's clear when you look at most insane creatives, they had a level of a dark side. So I think that AI bot would eventually start bugging out.
I mean, he was saying they're trying to clone me,
Bro,
it's here.
I think if they did, that bot, because it's based off of everything he's done, is gonna start. It might start doing the ill shit, and you might start rocking with it, and then it'll eventually be like, yo, fuck, like,
and then just be the old Kanye again.
100%.
Damn, and then we just make a new Kanye.
We'd have to keep doing it, but
we just have to keep recreating, because he would just reach a threshold of like, all right, we gotta get
those bots. We'd have to,
that's some dark shit.
Yeah,
bro.
That sounds like a fucking movie.
Whoa.
Sounds like a movie indeed, bro. That sounds like a fucking movie.
All right, enough on this guy. Let's move on.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Let's get into
You were talking about the tornadoes, bro.
Yeah, well, I thought, did we not talk about that last week?
I feel like we did
talk about the tornadoes in LA, because I was talking about like shit. That's the shit don't be killing you, is the shit that be in the tornado. Like, is there more? There hasn't been more since last week though.
No, thank God. But there was some crazy ass rain. Yeah,
the rain did come out of nowhere.
Did you see that TikTok video that Kia that got fucking launched off the tire?
No,
bro. So they were driving on the freeway. Shout out Mitch one time for showing me this. Literally, bro, there's like a car driving and the fucking wheel flies off and it kind of like veers off to the left into the next lane, and then there's this Kia and it fucking hits the tire like straight on, and it rams off the tire like 10 feet in the air and flips over, bro.
This is like happening for no, like what put the like
the tire just exploded on the other car, rolled over, and the car just ramps off. Kristen, do you have the video?
Did you hold on,
because she saw it, like Mitch showed it to me, but she showed it to me later, and she's like, oh, is this what you were talking about? But it's literally like a car, and it just fucking
sounds insane,
bro. It's freaky.
For the people who are listening, go look up. What are you even looking up? And
you know what the worst part is that's the freeway.
I typed in car ramps off tire.
Bro, that's how I get to work.
Oh shit, that's the ramp you take. Oh yeah, that shit's scary.
Bro, look how far that shit ramps into the sky.
Yeah, that shit's scary. Honestly though, the crazy thing about it is, whose camera is this? This is someone's dash camera.
Probably a dash cam.
Yeah. Like, just crazy that someone caught that. But we seen a car flip over. Do you remember that truck that flipped over? And then that guy just like put his hand on his chest and was like, and we like drove past.
Do we know how many people in this are okay?
Yes, no one died.
Okay.
On everything, bro. I saw a car flip over in real time, and it was the craziest shit I've ever seen.
That's the only reason I don't want to get a dash cam, is that I feel like that those are the niggas who catch crazy shit. Like, is just inviting crazy energy into your life. Yeah. With getting a dash cam, because why do we see those videos? Is because a nigga get a dash cam.
If there's no dash cams, was anyone around to see it?
Exactly, bro. Like, them dash cams, like,
yeah, they're bad.
Someone got straight up paid for this video too.
What do you mean?
They cash them out. So if you ever film something, don't ever give it away for free.
Oh, you get some of that bread.
Hell yeah, they'll pay you. Like, if you low key, if you ever see a celebrity and you can get photos of them, you can like sell it to TMZ.
Oh,
someone's computer's
absolutely
crazy. Is that yours or is that yours?
It's fine.
It said it's breathing. Why is it breathing so heavy?
What's wrong with you, girl?
It's not even that old.
You might need to shut it off.
You okay?
I mean, not right now, but like after the pod, just give it a rest. You know, if you leave your computer on too long,
it should do it right now.
Do you turn your computer off?
Our new joints are like do that shit themselves essentially.
You just put it to sleep?
Yeah, it's put it to sleep. Like, you mean like totally shut it off?
You should shut it off.
When I update it and shit, I'll totally restart it. But how often do you shut your computer off?
At least once a week.
Oh, yeah, I'll do it like that. Because the battery will die. My battery dies at least once a week. Because I'm like,
it might be yours low key, bro. Because she closed her shit.
I just turned mine off.
Oh, yeah. Your shit was
no way. My shit, I've never even heard my shit.
I've never heard it either.
Yeah, my fan? Oh, yeah, that's the first time I've heard yours. We've been recording
I've never heard your shit like that.
Yeah. Well, how many times did you have open?
I've never turned it off.
Did you have anything open?
You had lots of stuff, I'm sure. Listen,
you shouldn't turn your computer off like that, though. You should turn it off properly.
Geek Squad over here.
Okay.
No,
I don't know anything. This is a portable DVD player. You expect me to know this?
Unless your computer...
You have a CD drive in your joint?
No. That's all I use it for, though.
Is watching something?
As a portable DVD player. Thank you.
As you should.
I'm just trying to let you know. Don't
you live with a Best Buy Geek Squad.
What do you do?
You have to turn it down properly. You go to the start menu, you go to shut down. Because if you just shut it down like that, all the programs are running. You could like corrupt files and stuff.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
It's real shit.
I think.
I'm scared.
He don't want you to corrupt no files.
I don't want to corrupt no files.
You open it up
either.
and your computer's Kanye West.
You could turn your shit back on and be like, we have to recover your shit.
It probably will say
goes
that.
Goes into recovery mode.
Shut up. You're evil.
Knock on wood.
It's gonna be like, don't ever do that again. I was doing something. That's why the fans are running. I was working, and you just been
on the bench for fucking.
I know, right? And we trying to lose some weight, and you just shut it off in the middle of it, trying to do some important shit.
Mid rep.
It was like I'm gonna back up all of Kristen's files right now.
I think it's gonna be fine.
And the fans start.
No, it'll for sure be fine. But.
I'm sure it's Apple. It's an Apple computer.
Not you endorsing Apple, bro. You fucking hate Apple.
People think that just because I'm not. I don't ride their dick. Like I'm biased to.
No, bro. You've actually hated on Apple. What do you?
Because Apple does whack shit all the time, bro. It's very obvious and clear. And y'all Apple fanboys just let that shit. Now. Am I hating? How am I hating? If anybody did some whack shit, you'd be like, yo, that's some whack shit.
What does Apple do that's so whack aside from...
You have to use... You even complain about the mic in your fucking headphones, so don't tell me that Apple don't do no whack shit.
That's just poor design.
Exactly. So then that's some whack shit.
Is that whack shit, though?
Yeah. Oh, see, there you go. An Apple fanboy bailing him out. He spent $500 on headphones in Apple. He's bailing out Apple. I'm sorry, boy. You need to hop off the Apple dick right now, because that is wild. That is wild. Don't tell me that. There's $300 headphones that you can buy that are just 10 times better audio quality as far as talking on the phone. Because I've admitted it.
Why did you buy the headphones?
Because I got them dumb cheap and I wanted to test them out.
You got them on sale or something?
Yeah, open box. It was open box from Best Buy. Around the holidays, I had a gift card and they were dumb cheap. And I still...
What's dumb cheap? Like you save $100?
$350. $345.
As opposed to $5?
Yeah, that's pretty good. I had to, I made a video about it and shit, about the headphones and shit. So I wanted to make some content. And
I mean,
they're quality wise, I won't deny these shits is fire,
bro. You show me the magnetic earphones.
These shits is fire.
The ear, bro.
But that right there is what I mean when Apple will do shit and people don't call them out. Because I've talked to 2 other people other than you who have these headphones and say the same thing.
Wait, for the viewers. If you have these headphones and you didn't know that you could do this, I'm gonna show you right now. Hold on,
Kristen, you knew we could do this, right?
Look at this shit.
She probably thought she broke them shits.
Look at this.
You could change the joint.
Yeah,
that shit is magnetic. It just pops right off. Yo.
When most headphones, them shits is hard to change. My other ones were a little hard to change.
It literally just pops right off. Yeah, it's shocking, right?
You can get different colors.
Because one of my girls, she has orange. She has the white pair, and her pads are what is this little thing called? White? It's white, but it's orange.
Oh, because it's dirty.
Full of makeup.
Oh, full of makeup.
Just sloppy Joe, orange.
Oh, because she wears them and the makeup gets.
Yo, but check this out.
Yeah.
I found out this and I ordered the replacement ones, the sweatproof ones.
So now he's gonna wear them.
And I got a protective thing for.
Look at this. You got a Best Buy Geek
for
Squad.
The headband.
That's interesting. I still don't have a pair.
Hey, like I said, we gotta get you some.
He's talking about.
Well, I would honestly, the time to buy you a pair will be around the time that I got mine personally, because it was Christmas time, so they were already discounted, and then there was an open box, so I got them on dumb sale.
That's fire.
Yeah. So.
Oh my god.
But hopefully
number 2.
Yeah.
What is this? The Riz? What did you call it?
Oh, Sosa Runs. Sosa Runs.
The Runs.
Yo, are you saying that now, Riz? Are you using that word term?
Bro, I just been listening to this one artist, and he's
young.
Got this one song. I told you about him.
Yeah, he's young. Yeah. Because I hear what the kids is using it. But
and with the Riz,
but
we're hip. We're hip to the Riz. The young kids, no.
I see this young nigga using it, and I'm like, bro, I'm sorry, I can't. You don't need to say that.
No, I mean,
but I understand what it means. Once they explained it, I was like, okay, that's like pretty much like swag or like that's like your style or whatever.
Sure,
but it makes sense. Like I'm just noticing it even more, even with like the young dances. When you see the next generation of what the dance is that all the kids are doing, and you see it's that weird, the New York joint, and they clap and they do the fucking
But
Uzi shit. Yeah, that Uzi shit. That's like the new, like you see all the kids, they know how to do that dance. Like that's what they're doing in the circles. Remember at one point it was the
jerk.
The jerk.
Literally the worst name of all time.
The jerk? I think all of them always have like weird ass names.
Jerk circle. They'd be like, yo, let's go circle jerk.
That's so foul.
What was the other one? Stanky leg?
Yeah.
Stanky leg.
Lean with it,
rock with it. Motorcycle. Yeah.
Soulja Boy?
Oh, the Superman. That was the Superman. Yeah.
Fucking walk it out.
Walk it out. Yo.
Wow.
And then
get silly.
I'm so gagged.
I listened to that shit.
Let it rain.
Let it out. Yeah. Let it rain. Nah, but you know what? I seen a TikTok the other day, and I hate referencing TikToks when I see them, but this one had me dying because there was a challenge. I'm sure this one's old where they play those songs. And if you know how to do the dance, then you do it. And I'm like, I'm killing it in my head to every song. These kids don't know shit.
Oh my god.
They don't know any dances, and I'm like, are you serious?
I like that challenge.
Yeah, no, we should do that one because I know how to do them, but it was just like it's pissing me off that they didn't know none of them shits. Yeah. And then there was another one, and it was just like, all the white kids didn't know it, but all the black kids knew all of it. I was like, yo, this shit is fucking crazy.
We need to do that with like an Eminem song.
Does Eminem have any dance songs? Oh, just play Eminem songs and be like, do you know the lyrics?
Yeah, or like any music for that matter.
Stop. I seen a Gen Z person trying to put people on to like old songs, and they had like JoJo, like leave right now, it's you and me, like that song. I was gagged. I was like, not them trying to act like this is like so old school.
I mean, JoJo.
Did you listen to Kids Bop?
I mean, I listened to them because I thought they were funny. I always thought Kids Bops were funny when I was younger. And for people who don't know, Kids Bops were songs that were super popular but might have been too mature for a kid to listen to. They were remixed for kids and sang by kids. They were like sang by little children, like little kids who redid the songs, remixed them or whatever, and redid the lyrics
with no swears.
If there were swears,
no sexual.
Yeah, they kind of redid the vibes of the whole song, but the essence of the song was still there.
They redid WAP.
Wait, and then they did that.
To what? What's the what?
Baking soda. They redid that song too. Baking soda. I got baking soda. Why was my little 5-year-old cousin singing that song?
Do they still use baking soda?
I really hope that Kids Bop would know.
Whoa. Is right. I'm not looking this up right now.
Yeah, who honestly cares?
I don't even want this in my algorithm. Let's get out of Kids Bop. Do they still make Kids Bop though?
They do. I think Kids Bop are low key super popular.
Kids Bop 89.
The thing that was always funny to me was not Kids Bop, was now that's what I call music.
Oh yeah,
those were like remixes of all the songs that were hot. Now
it was just a mixtape.
It was a mixtape, but it was all the popular songs that year. So it was like, but it was always usually just NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, and Christina Aguilera, and fucking maybe 1 or 2 R&B songs. But it was mostly just pop.
That's what I call music. Bro, what?
Pop kind of ran the radio back then.
I mean,
wait, they released one in
85?
No, literally in February.
Which one? They go. Which?
Now that's what I call music.
What's on it? Let me
see.
What is the track list for that? Now that's what I call music. They're only at 85.
All right, you ready? Here we go. What the fuck?
I feel young.
Well, no, but they only do it every year.
I mean, I remember
all right,
now 5.
Here we go. Reload by
artist
by Tommy Trash.
What's the most well-known song right now on that tape? Go through the whole track list. What's the most song?
I mean, I don't know the song, but Treasure by Bruno Mars. Heart Attack, Demi Lovato,
okay.
La La La, Sam Smith,
okay.
They got a David Guetta song.
Oh, is it that song? That we got to see if it's that song.
Iggy Azalea, Bounce.
She still makes music?
Selena Gomez, Come and Get It. I didn't know Selena made music either.
She sings, right?
She's got chart toppers.
Selena Gomez, right?
Yeah.
She started out in Disney?
Yeah.
Okay.
22, Taylor Swift.
Oh, Taylor Swift, okay.
Nelly, Hey Porsche. Okay, let's go.
Okay, Nelly.
the one black artist on here, Pitbull, Feel This Moment. Haven't heard it.
I wonder if he still makes the same type of like club shit.
Justin Bieber, Will I Am, That Power.
Whoa.
Do we know that song?
No.
Never.
I don't even know the Nelly song.
Me neither.
Nelly's the only black dude on there?
Let me see.
Well, because the only reason
Oh, they got Imagine Dragons on here. That's cool.
Okay. The only reason now I wonder if that's profitable is because of what you said, Chris. Is just a mixtape. Like, are they making any money off of actually compiling this music together? They do have a brand. So is it a split with the artist probably? They just like, hey, we want to put you on there now. That's what I call 80.
That's actually interesting. Yeah,
I don't know how it works.
I thought about that.
Because I wonder, like,
because I don't know if they're
back in the day that was an actual CD.
Yeah,
you
but
would buy that
them?
shit. Like
who owns now because if it's like Interscope, then they just like put their music out
like,
there,
dropping shit like.
So now music is a brand, I guess.
Because the cover is kind of fire for 85. It looks like.
I mean, it's always been the same though.
Yeah, it's just literally that, and just the big the numbers.
Like words that are at a party.
No, but if we look at, it does look exactly the same.
Yeah, same thing every year. That nigga gets paid bang. That nigga gets paid bang to do the same shit every year.
That shit looks sick though.
It's literally a screensaver, but like at the rate, like in Vegas.
See,
with David Guetta playing.
See, I know. There's probably just a font thing and he just deletes 85 and types in 86 next year and just shifts it this way and just changes the color.
At this point, it's AI. Come on now.
Bro.
Make me a now cover.
Now
86 cover.
I feel like we can do that.
We could probably do that.
There is an AI right now.
We should try.
There is definitely an AI right now. Because I know I've used Chat GPT to write a couple things.
Yeah, I remember you told us one thing. I won't rehash.
We won't go back there.
Yeah.
I hate that story.
Yeah, it's wild.
Oh shit. Oh man.
What else we got?
I'm good.
Yeah.
What else?
Isaac Kite.
There we go.
Flying away.
Shout out. The runs. Social runs.
Let's talk about this VR scanning because I thought that was really cool.
VR scanning.
The way they scan that guy.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
A basketball game.
I did see that.
Kristen, did you watch that? They pretty much like scan this guy and they literally.
Oh, I did see that.
Put him into the NBA game, but it looked like it was on playback because they paused it.
That's what it was. It was essentially like a putting him into a video. Essentially, that was AI. I think at work. I think that's even more of what we're talking about. Is like that was just and that might even just be like a keyword we're just using to talk about this shit. But that it was like a playback, putting him in the video, essentially. And I think it was just a full body scan. But I seen a place like that in Hollywood, and they do that, and they make a little action figure out of you. That's like super detailed.
About Funko?
Nah, I thought it was something. At first, I thought it was the same place, but this one is not like a cartoon character. It's like crazy detailed, like down to like what you're wearing, your facial structure, imperfections, all that shit. I was like, oh, this shit look crazy.
That's hard.
Yeah, I was like, we need to do that shit because
we?
Yeah, it's in Hollywood. I seen it on the gram, and people like just walk in and get the full scan. I was like, oh shit.
And it makes you into a 3D character?
It makes you into like a little 3D, like a little toy. I was like, yo, yeah, and it's mad detailed. I was like, yo,
let's pull up.
Yeah, I need to pull up to that place. Hold on, where did that shit go?
I want to see. One of my clients has one I've seen before. So
something like that?
I wonder if it's the same thing.
Yeah, I was like, man, that's like such a probably. I'm sure like on the back end, it might be expensive, but it's like such a good, like something that you don't see.
We definitely need to get our little Funkos on our next set.
I want a new one. I hate my outfit.
You can just buy the outfit, I think.
No.
Right? I don't think you have to make a whole.
It's like skins.
Oh, that's true.
Like it's just like on there.
Yeah, we can pull up.
Maybe I'll make clothes for it.
You're so funny. No, let's go back. I'll be down.
Yeah, I just don't like the outfit. I want to get one for my friend Tiffany's dad. He had, when I was home, he collects Kiss memorabilia and Funkos and homies and bless his maximalist household. Like, he's killing the game. But I was like, I'm gonna get you one.
Wait,
what's happening there?
Fucking
wait, they both are fake?
That's actually kind of scary.
That shit's way nicer than the one I seen.
What the fuck? That's a photo, bro.
You can do it however you want.
I like that. I want one.
How much is this?
Actually, that's kind of what hers looks like.
Yeah? Oh, because it was like mad people in it?
The other one looked very realistic. That was like shocking.
Bro. You can't tell me that wasn't a photo we just looked at.
That was what I'm saying. I'm looking at it. I'm like, because one's smaller than the other.
Yeah, I think the big one's real. That's a big ass doll.
Nah, bro. The wrinkles in the sash.
Dude, the details is crazy. The camera system is mad cameras. It's crazy.
My thing is the ink or like the color. How they getting that so spot on, bro? That's freaky. Some freaky shit.
What do you think?
These are toys?
They're little figures. So they're like desk size. Maybe as big as your cell phone. You can get them pretty bigger, a little bigger too. But
damn, we gotta go fitted then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta go fit. You gotta bring like an actual fit that like.
That's fucking cool.
What are you wearing to that? What are you wearing to that 3D scan, Kristen? Because your necklaces and shit is gonna show up, I think, right?
Hell yeah.
But do you go like casual, like something like classic, or do you go?
That's gotta be like $1,000. How much is that?
I want one.
That shit's gotta be mad expensive. That's not no $50 thing.
You could get one for your mom and dad.
Oh, it's only the most. Hold on. I think the most it can go up to is like $500.
That's kind of a lot.
Because I went to.
I guess maybe we don't need them.
The most it can go to. That's probably because it's based off size.
Yeah.
Thank God for the Googles.
I really fumbled the whole pod and then picked it back up.
Yo, legit.
Yeah, plot twist. He thought he corrupted his own data.
Yeah.
Instead,
special.
look at whose data almost been corrupted.
Data.
You know, just had to drop it back in the file real quick.
What's this mean? Just turn it back on.
Yo, see, look what I tell you.
You corrupted the data? Uh-oh.
What does that say? Your computer shut down because of a problem.
Yeah.
Data corrupted.
The entire thing. All data corrupted.
So let's not do that again.
You'll be okay. But it'll be okay though?
It's gonna be fine, it said.
As long as the data's not corrupted.
It said, don't fret, my pet. I said, no worries.
Oh my God. But hey, I'll ask you this though. What photo did you think was better? Trump getting arrested or the Pope in that jacket?
He looked pretty
Pope
drippy.
in the jacket.
The Pope in the jacket was just so drippy.
He was super fucking swaggy. Like, it was crazy. Like, so much drip. Like, that photo's insane.
It's sick.
That one I had to tell a lot of people that wasn't real. Mad people thought that one was real.
Why would people think that's real?
Because why wouldn't the Pope wear that? It's probably freezing cold where he's at.
I mean, they got multiple angles of him wearing it. It's kind of drippy, and like that angle is pretty convincing right there.
Yeah, it does look very real.
Yo, shout out AI real quick.
Oh man, it's crazy, man.
So what's up for you guys for this weekend?
What's up with us this weekend? Not a whole lot, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? I'm really cooking up my last photo shoot, just editing the photos, trying to make them look pristine.
Yeah? How did your last photo shoot go? Because I know you've been working on some crazy shit.
Oh, it was fantastic, man.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, the photos don't need much editing, but I'm just a perfectionist, so I'm just looking at them like, how can I make this better? But, you know, I think it's my best work, and I was pretty proud of it. Got to use my new equipment.
I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, for real. Me too. New equipment's always
You haven't
a big
seen any
deal.
of the images?
I seen it. He showed me some of it, so it looks amazing.
So sick.
Getting new equipment is like a big deal.
Yeah.
In geek world, like in like techie, not even techie, just like even like create a space, getting something new to create with is, I feel like always like a big deal.
And it just like elevated the game. Like literally the spacing, everything about the photo, you could just write Vogue over top of it, and it's a cover. For real.
Getting it and then knowing how to use it, like that was the biggest thing for me, because I bought it knowing that I was gonna cook up some crazy shit. Like that was the whole intent behind it. So I'm just excited, man, to see all of my vision come to fruition.
Yeah,
it was just a cool experience, and like I know the people I worked with were super excited too. Like I got Kristen on hair and makeup.
For real.
She did her thing, and really elevated the photos with like the grooming, just like being able to make him look more shiny and shit like that, like killed the game. So I was just all around super excited.
Yeah, we went like location scouted together.
Yeah, we did scouting, did the whole thing.
Had a
dope ass call sheet,
help pick out the clothes and stuff.
That's pretty legit.
And that's how I want to come towards every shoot, bro. Just super professional. Like I'm just trying to, do my thing.
Yeah, I feel that. That's definitely like what you want to do when you approach something that you like are passionate about. Is come correct. Like
I'm just trying to come in at the top at anything that I do.
For real.
Like
I
don't
shout you out.
Because I feel like all of that work that you've been doing in the dark, like in silence, like nobody sees you like cooking, you know what I mean? And then you just come in and I'm at the top.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, no.
It's always good it'll be good when people like fall in love with your work and then they meet you after,
Yeah.
And I feel like with photography, that's something that is like ends up being the case with most photographers. Is people like will be seeing your shit for mad long, and they'll be like, "Oh shit, you're fucking T-Will exclusive." Like,
But then what happens when AI just takes over photography?
I mean, that is a struggle, 100%. I won't deny that, but I feel like there's just a level of.
But then we could say that literally about anything.
Yeah, because I even think about it even to the most manual aspect of people still use point and shoot film cameras. I do. I shoot with a fucking
analog technology will never die.
Yeah,
I think just the nostalgic fact of it, like people love historic things. I saw this shit on the internet today of like 18th century coin purse, and like because people really rock coin purses back in the day.
Yeah,
looking like a sissy boy.
Yeah, like imagine pulling around with a coin purse.
Century coin purse.
Yeah, 18th century coin purse.
I'm sure this shit was probably drippy.
No, the technology is fire. It's like it's like silver, and you open it up from the top, and like they just drop their coins in and fucking
close it right
It
back
makes
up.
sense, honestly, because you're using metal like coins to like as currency. Yeah. Hell yeah, I'm gonna carry a coin purse. My shit's gonna be fire.
Little metal pouch.
Well, you're gonna start out with some broke nigga shit, and it's just gonna be like a piece of like thing with like a rope. Yeah, rope. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, I like the opening and closing, but the Paco Rabanne, there's a Paco Rabanne bag that looks very similar.
No, that's not what I was looking at. It was some other shit. Let me see.
Like metal, like chain link.
But yeah.
I mean, honestly, why not have a coin purse in the 18th century? Because all I got is coins. I ain't got no bills. I ain't got no fucking dollar bills. They don't think they had that back then.
See, look. I don't know if you could see that.
Oh, shit. That looks way more technical. I don't know if
and they drop the coins in. They pull it up.
Is that definitely from the 18th century? Because that looks like it's from the future, nigga. That shit looks like it's from the future. Dude, that shit looks like it's from the fucking future. That does not look like no 18th century shit.
It's kind of
or if that was from the 18th century, my broke ass wasn't having that shit. That looks like some fancy nigga shit right there.
It's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, that's super crazy. Maybe Batman from the 18th century had that? That shit looks fucking crazy. Oh, man. I mean, lastly, just get into some really fuck shit and not to I guess make light of the situation, but this dude's been actually no, he hasn't been fucking. He's been jerking off this whole time. The dude who's the serial sperm donor for 500 kids.
God.
Serial sperm donor.
Yeah,
He has 550 kids.
yeah, for real.
What? How's that even possible?
Because he's been donating his sperm nonstop. Like nonstop. This nigga's been going to mad sperm clinics all around the world and just been donating his sperm, and now he has like 500 kids.
Has anyone interviewed him?
No, but he's being sued by like the sperm clinic and shit.
Is he rich?
No, he's just some regular ass nigga, I think. Hold on.
Wait, don't you get bread for donating sperm though?
If he's been getting paid and he's just donating sperm,
imagine he's like a millionaire off of 500.
He's 41-year-old Jonathan Jacob Major has fathered some 550
Bro, they
kids.
paid $6,500 for his sperm.
He has global reach via the internet and does his business with large international sperm banks, he added. Let's see if he's rich, though. That's the only thing.
I just think that's insane.
It is insane.
And how did you get away with that?
That's the thing. There's not much about him, so
and
we don't know.
What is this guy like?
That's what I'm wondering, because he don't look like he's that dude.
He looks questionable.
He's
I feel
definitely-
like that's a questionable life choice.
To have that many children?
To go into a situation knowing that that's what's going to happen, and you're just going to have globs and globs of kids. Literally globs.
550 kids is a lot. That's a lot of kids.
Globs.
That's a lot of kids.
Bro, imagine that's a whole like auditorium. Fucking small.
That is a whole like race of people you could start in just
a small town.
Small city. Small town, yeah. It was in a city, small town. A small village.
Oh, what a sick dude.
Sick fuck.
The worst part about it is, isn't it all over the world? Like,
yeah, it's global.
That's crazy, bro.
I'm sure he's just banking on one of them just being that dude. The chances of one of them being that dude.
Be sued for that though?
He is being sued right now
If it's all over the world, like how bad is that though? If you really think about it.
I feel like, I don't know, if the chances, if you have 550 kids, and that's the thing, they're technically undershooting it for how much he's been donating his sperm. So it could be closer to like 1,000.
If it was like 100,000, I'd be like, that's kind of crazy.
But you think it'd be okay if you just had 1,000 kids out there who didn't even know about each other?
All over the world?
All over the world.
Bro, the chances of that are pretty...
I have one client who found like 13 brothers, like all together, like 13 of them.
What do you mean? Through like DNA?
Yeah, she's like, all of them came from a sperm donor.
From this guy?
Not from this guy, but no, but she ended up finding her dad. She sent him a Father's Day card in the mail, and it had Sasquatch on the front, and it said, "Dad's like, you are hard to find," because she like searched for him and shit.
Damn, that nigga didn't want that shit on.
No, get this. And so now they have a relationship. He has a relationship with all of his kids. His wife was never able to have children, and they accepted it, but they always wanted kids. So now they had 13 of them. And so I'm like, wait, you found your dad? I'm like, what's the vibes? Like, what's your dad do for a living? You know, like what, you know, because if I would find my biological father, he would literally be smoking crack. So like, there's a big difference, like what could happen.
Right.
And she's like, oh, actually, he's a pediatric heart surgeon.
Oh shit!
And he came to LA, flew from Denver to LA, and took her to fucking Nobu.
Oh, nice.
I was like, damn.
Well, hold on. Have we talked about this already before?
I feel like we might have. I don't know. Maybe I talked about it to you in real life.
Oh, okay. Because
yeah.
Was she just? Because like, why did her mom go to get sperm donated?
Because, so actually, she talks about this openly on her Instagram. Like it was like kind of like you could follow along with her. She'd be like, "Oh, I found another brother today."
Yeah.
So her mother had a child or two children that passed, like but the child had heart problems, and like that's what ultimately took the child. And then fast forward, her real dad is a pediatric heart surgeon.
Okay.
Which she told me that her mom was like, you know, that's a lot to deal with, like knowing that all of a sudden this person who's never had anything to do with you could come and get it's like now you're their dad, you know, kind of vibe. And I think she was feeling a little uneasy about it. So I think that knowing that he was a pediatric heart surgeon and just like full circle.
Okay.
You know,
that's
but
crazy.
Cool how that works out for people, I guess.
Man.
So yes, don't worry though. I won't be donating my sperm at anytime soon.
Just a massive sperm donation.
Well, wait, that last thing, that was why he thought that he should do it, because him and all his friends went to go do it. Nobody else was eligible for some reason, whatever reason. Okay. And so he was like, you know what? I'm going to do it because I'm a good person and I'm very smart. So
because I'm a good person.
Yeah, and he turns out he is. You know what I mean?
Good. I mean, I don't know. Donating sperm, I never even thought about doing that for any reason other than. Do they get paid that money though? You
get paid some money, but I feel like you'd be better off donating your blood or something, your plasma.
My dad does that a lot. He donates.
I remember when I was young, I thought about donating some eggs.
Can you imagine though donating your sperm and just meeting your kid like 20 years later?
I'm about to do it.
Whoa. Just to like have a like roulette child.
I'm about to do it.
We also have to get picked, like somebody like
Sin exclusive.
You're sick, bro.
Are you serious, Kristen? Someone would definitely want my sperm. I'm 6'6".
All right.
African American.
Moving on.
Someone definitely was like, ooh, what? How tall is he? He's not overweight. No, what? He's black too? He can dance?
Moving on to the garbage crisis in Paris.
No, let's not end on something sad, because that's whack.
Yeah, fucking. Why is that even a problem though? Why is that like that?
Why are they striking?
No, why is there so much garbage on the street?
Because they're pissed off because they're like not going to work and just leaving their shit out.
That can't be just normal life over there, right?
Just no. Throw your trash on the street like that?
Why are people doing that?
Yeah. Because they changed
maybe
the age limit of retiring, so they're like, fuck this.
I'm going to just take my trash to the dump.
But no one's like picking up the trash?
Yeah, it's like, well, no one's... if the trash workers aren't going to pick up the trash, what would you do with your trash? You'd at least find... I feel like I would find somewhere else to put it other than the street.
The trash workers aren't picking up the... No one wants a job?
I think they're not.
I think they're protesting because they're pushing the age limit to retire back for like 3 years. 3 years?
I think they're pushing it to like 65, right? Or they're making it earlier.
Let me check.
Because that shit is wild.
That's a lot of fucking trash.
It is wild.
Damn. But like a lot of people don't retire till the late 60s. I think that's a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, my mom just retired, and she just seems like she's just doing it. She runs errands and goes to the gym, but seems like it's pretty boring. Honestly,
I would love doing fucking nothing.
Yeah, I guess, but. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. But no, she don't play video games. You would be playing like video games and shit. That's different.
Would be like, can you get off that game?
Like, you know, if we retired, we would be playing mad video games, going in, like...
Hit him with the Riz.
Bro.
Hit him with that Riz.
My mom don't play any video games. So she's literally just chilling. She runs the errands in the morning and just be chilling.
Well, shout out moms.
Shout out moms in Women's Month.
In Women's Month. I'm sick. Dude, honestly, this podcast has crashed fucking 3 times. I was just trying to give you guys a smooth episode, but it's not turning out that way.
It's turning into London trash.
London trash.
So I'm going to go donate some sperm and get the fuck out of here.
Good luck to that woman.
That's your boy Sin Supreme.
Sin exclusive.
Yo, it's your boy T.
T will exclusive.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Yeah, thank ya.
And hopefully next episode
we'll figure it out.
I got you.
We got you guys.
We're locked in.
It's EOD podcast.
We always got you.
We'll see you guys later.
In the
and we're high.
podcast.
Kai, what is that shit? Shish kebab?
Sosa runs.
Sosa runs.
Shout out to Shish Kebab.
Shout out to Shish Kebab runs.
Shish kebab runs. We out.
End of the day podcast.
Oh shit.